Welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to discuss Littleton, Colorado versus Castle Rock, Colorado. And if you're thinking of moving to the Colorado area from out of state, these are some of the questions that I always get from people, and I thought maybe I would just go over a few of the similarities and differences of each to maybe help you out there today. So let's get right to it. Now, the population of Littleton, Colorado currently, depending on what site you get on, is 48,652 people, and it's actually the 20th largest community in the Colorado area, and it's actually nationwide has a 12.5% higher cost of living. So it's pretty high to live in the Littleton, Colorado area. In Castle Rock, Colorado, now it has a population of a median-sized city, and depending again where you look at, it's around 73,158 people. And as far as it ranks in the cost of living nationwide, it's about 7.5% higher. So a little less in cost of living than it is being in Littleton, Colorado. Now, Littleton, Colorado, as far as median home values, are around $634,258 to be precise. Well, Castle Rock, Colorado, they're around $608,911. And Castle Rock seems to have much newer homes as compared to Littleton, Colorado, as 63.9% of homes in Castle Rock are 2000 or newer. Now, home appreciation rates in the Castle Rock area are around 16.97%. And Littleton, Colorado, now let's get back to that. Now, there are a little older homes, as I mentioned earlier, compared to Castle Rock, Colorado, with 48.8% being built between 1970 and 1999. And the average appreciation is similar to Castle Rock, being right around that 16.9%. All right, well, now that we've covered that as far as the home prices and such, we'll give you an idea of the affordability and what you get compared to each with this. Where in Littleton, 24.6% of homes in the $703,000 to a little over $1 million range. That's about what you're gonna get when you're looking in Littleton. As far as other homes available in the Littleton area under that, 24.1% are anywhere from that $563,000 range to $703,000. But again, if you can find a home down in that lower end, you're gonna actually, even in this market, gonna be fighting people for that house. Now in Castle Rock, you can get a little better deal because 28% of homes are $546,000 to that $682,000 range. And 25.5% of homes are in that $682,000 to that little over $1 million range in Castle Rock. So if you look at those percentages, what that tells you is you can still get a little better buy in Castle Rock. Now, as far as the school districts go, both areas have similar school districts, and Littleton is known for its highly rated Littleton School District, and Castle Rock is in the highly rated Douglas County School District. But again, they're all pretty similar when you kind of compare the two. Now, each area is considered one of the best places for fun things to do. And if you watch this video above, I will cover more things that you can do in the Littleton and Castle Rock area. But let's get back to it. Now in Littleton, you have the Old Town Littleton area, which has many shops and restaurants and breweries. And you can actually ride your bike to a lot of these places depending on where you live. Now also in the Littleton area, you're around so many hiking and biking trails and lakes to do a lot of fishing as well. So you have a lot of options. Now in Castle Rock, this area has plenty of those options as well. And actually it's been known to have access to the best outdoor recreational areas as well. Now the one thing that you want to take note of about Castle Rock, which has the advantage over Littleton, I guess, on how you look at this, they have one of the largest outlet malls in the state, and it's visited by everyone, but mainly people that come here from out of state. Now back to Littleton, Colorado. It's generally an older area, but the lots on the homes that you buy are a lot larger than a lot of areas. Also, Littleton, Colorado is in great proximity to E470, to the mountains. You're close to the foothills. And again, like I mentioned before, it's in a great location to all the shops and restaurants. Now, one thing I want to add though, in the Littleton area, we do have an area, Sterling Ranch, where you get a lot of newer homes and you get out around the Roxborough area. But one thing you will do is sacrifice the lot size if you do buy a newer home in the Littleton, Colorado area. Now, Castle Rock, Colorado, on the other hand, has spectacular views. You feel like you're in the mountains. It has unique vista buttes all around, an open space that totally surrounds you. And the homes in that area are newer for the most part. And if you want to get more land in Castle Rock area, you usually have to go a little further east to get an older home, kind of like Littleton, to get the larger lot. But again, Castle Rock offers many newer homes if that's what you're looking for. Now, one other thing that I want to point out, if you are thinking either Castle Rock or Littleton, if you go to Denver, downtown Denver, please note that Castle Rock is centralized between Denver and Colorado Springs. So if you're going to one place or the other, you couldn't get a better location. It's about a half-hour drive in each direction if you're going to Denver. And sometimes you can get to Denver quicker from Castle Rock than I can from being in Littleton some days due to the traffic. So as I discussed earlier, you can see the similarities of the two. And I'm a big boxing fan, and I would call this one mainly a draw. But I would say that if you want the better buy right now, I feel like Castle Rock could definitely be the better buy, but you will sacrifice a few things, but not much. So really they kind of offset each other for what one has, what the other one doesn't. Anyway, so if you're thinking of moving here from out of the state and you're wondering what it's like to live in Littleton, Colorado or Castle Rock, Colorado, I hope this helped you. And if it did, please feel free to subscribe to my channel. And also, I would appreciate some comments down below if you visited either of the areas, or if you live in the area and you have some things to add to this video. So anyway, I hope this all helps. I'm David Novak. I'm a realtor in the Denver area, and feel free to contact me anytime if you have questions on either area.